Hi, my name is Ashish and this is the new video for Azure Backup. In this series, Azure Infrastructure as a Service, exam code 70-533. In this video, we will see what is Azure Backup, how to use Azure Backup, why to use Azure Backup, and let me just quickly log on to the portal and get it from there. Okay, so we have this Azure portal as of now. So if you'll see Backup, you see this Backup comes under keywords, and the main thing that backup stores, in which the backup is stored, is recovery service vault. So you can go to recovery service vault from here or type in backup. If you click on all services, if you click on backup, it'll still give you this recovery service vault. Click on here. So to store a backup of a machine, you have to create a vault. So before we start with the lab, I just want to share a small theory about Azure Backup. So what is Azure Backup? Definition: Azure Backup is the Azure based service you can use to take backup or protect. We can also say that because it comes under Azure Site Recovery, which protects the VM using this feature to replicate it to another region. That is a separate topic. And you can backup, restore your data into the Microsoft Cloud on those virtual machines that you took the backup of. Azure Backup replaces your existing on-premise or off-site backup solutions with a cloud-based solution that is reliable, secure, and cost competitive. So you can back up your infrastructure like the way you do an on-prem server, but that is done from the on-premise backup solutions. Now you use Azure Backup to back up your infrastructure and the VMs in the cloud. All Azure Backup components, no matter whether you are protecting data on-premise or in the cloud, can be used to back up data to a recovery service vault. As I told you, backup is a keyword which comes under the Azure recovery services, and you create a vault. That is the recovery service vault. There are two separate vaults on the Azure: Key Vault and Recovery Service Vault. Recovery Service Vault is used to store the backups. Why use Azure Backup? It is automatic storage management. Your hybrid environments, which you have extended your on-prem data center to your cloud. With Azure Backup, there is no cost for using on-prem storage devices. Azure Backup your on-prem devices as well. You have to deploy a backup agent onto your on-prem devices, and then you can sync that data onto the cloud, and that will be stored on the cloud by default. Unlimited scaling. Azure Backup uses the underlying power and unlimited scale of the Azure cloud to deliver high availability. There is no maintenance, no monitoring overhead for you. You can just set up alerts to provide information. You can check the jobs. You can check the status of the backup. Multiple storage options. You can deploy your Azure Backup to the storage option for geo-redundant and locally redundant storage. You can replicate your backup data to the different region as well. There is unlimited data transfer. Azure Backup does not limit the amount of inbound or outbound data you transfer. Azure Backup also does not charge for the data that is transferred. However, if you use the Azure Import-Export service to import large amounts of data, there is a cost, right? So whenever the Azure is requesting the data to come, it would be a cost efficient. Data encryption allows for secure transmission and storage of your data in the public cloud. When you upload the data onto the cloud, you use the backup. There is a by default encryption that is enabled by default at the backend, so you do not have to explicitly encrypt that. That's really cool features that Azure Backup provides. Alright, so that was a bit of theory. Okay, so add. That's how we add a recovery service vault. Test Azure vault. I'll select the resource group as test Azure RG, Central India. Create. And my deployment is succeeded. I'll go to that resource. That is my recovery service vault. Awesome. This is my virtual machine. I don't know how it took me to this virtual machine. I clicked on recovery services vault. Here it is. Test Azure vault. You see this backup under getting started. Click on backup. Where is your workload running? Workload is the resource that is in Azure. See, you can do it from on-premise as well. Alright. What do you want to back up for the on-premise? You can use these features. We'll discuss it. I'll try to show you the lab as well, but I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. Let's go for Azure as of now. I want to do the virtual machine. They are including Azure File Share and SQL Server and Azure VM, which are already SQL Server installed ready VM. Let's do it for virtual machine. Click on backup. Now it talks about the backup policy. See, backup policy specifies the frequency and the time at which items will be backed up and how long that they will be retained. Okay, so let's say we are using our default policy. Backup frequency would be daily at 7:30 a.m. Retention range would be retain backup taken every day at 7:30 a.m. for 30 days. I do not want it. Go for new policy. My new policy is Azure Backup policy. How you do it? Daily 12 p.m. You want it weekly Sunday 12 p.m. Ranges, monthly backup point, you can set it yourself. Just for the lab, let's say I go for default policy. I click on OK. I have one virtual machine. It asks me to select it. Click on OK. It validates it. Validation is successful. Click on enable backup. Says, oh, deployment is in progress. Okay, so now that step has been completed, now you under protected items, you see backup items. You see Azure virtual machine, you do not have a backup agent. You have a virtual machine. So it is not a type of warning. If you see that it's warning you that initial backup has not started, it's still pending. So you can click just backup now. Retain backup till the state. You can change it as well. Triggering backup for test Azure. Did I say triggering? Sorry for that. It's triggering backup for test Azure. Backup jobs page. Okay. If you see, refresh it. If you come here, backup jobs in under monitoring, it's in progress. So first it will take a snapshot, then it will transfer the data to the vault, and that's how your backup will be done. So this is how you do the backup of a virtual machine in Azure. In next video, I'll let you know how to restore the backup. It's a simple process. I hope you like it. So if you are liking my videos and if you have do not subscribe to this channel, please subscribe it now. Share these videos with all of your friends. Do a mouth of word publicity for this channel so that it will motivate me to make more interesting videos regarding cloud for you guys. Till next time, have a great day ahead.